Hello Cancer, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I am back because your mid-month October reading for mid-month love it didn't finish recording. I had to pause it for a moment. There was a lot of background noise and I needed to pause. However, I went back to pick up where I left off and finish your video, and I actually did it, but that part didn't record, and the only part that recorded was the part that was supposed to be paused. And anyway, it was a big mess, and I trimmed a portion of the video to keep the first part of it. So roughly maybe 10 minutes or so was gone from the tail end of it. And I'm back with part 2 because I'm going to try and either make this a bonus or just recreate a little bit or a combination of two. But this is where we left off with the first part, and I needed to let you know that. So thank you for the person that let me know that something was wrong with the video. So I am fixing it now, and but you'll see, it'll still be something good. I think that somebody will be able to get some good message from it. Okay, and this is part 2. The other one, I renamed it. It's going to be part 1, and this will be part 2 of the video. And okay, Cancer, right over here again, this is the spouse or the significant other, and it was the Queen of Cups and the fish card representing money. Your spouse is really good with money, your spouse or significant other, and she's someone who would be, and it could be a man too, just carrying the energy of the Queen of Cups. Your spouse or significant other could be very instrumental in your success. So whatever's going on with you, Cancer, you may want to turn to your significant other and let him or her work with you, try to help you with some things that you're going through with business or even the finances at home. This person is very instrumental. Okay, he or she may be really good at helping to grow business and help with investments and so forth. He or she's also in their emotions, feeling emotional at this point with whatever is going on with you. Okay, the different changes that you're going through. So reach out and talk to your spouse or significant other about their feelings, about their emotions, even about money matters. Now will be a good time within this time frame because the Queen of Cups is open to discuss these things with you. Okay, so now is a good time to talk. Now over here, for those of you who are single, pardon me, you had the single, for the single side, it was the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords, and they came out together along with the Train and the Heart. Okay, as I was saying before from the other video, the other part of the reading, the person is coming towards you, or this person you may know is in the process of ending their affairs, ending their home affairs and their marriage or their relationship. So they're coming out of something that's that caused a lot of pain. They had some family issues that caused a lot of pain, and they're coming out of it. They're at the tail end, and they're ready to move on, or they're preparing to move on, preparing to venture off, preparing to journey, preparing to take this journey into new love. Some of you know who this is. You may be getting to know this person as a friend, but nothing is substantial yet. And the two of you may want to connect on that level. Pardon me. The two of you may want to connect on that level. because this person's heart is open. This person wants love. This person is ready. This person may also love to travel. If travel is something that you're interested in, like, you know, he or she may be open to road travel, long trips and so forth, domestic, international. He or she may prefer ground travel, be in the travel industry, work with or for a company that involves transportation, that is within the transportation industry. So sort of keep your eyes open for that, because he or she's at the end of their, you know, whatever's going on with them in their home life, their families, you know, maybe going through divorce or getting one, you know, and or healing, because they reached a 10 and a 10. So they've had a successful family. It was probably a painful breakup, very painful. Maybe the children have gone off to college, gotten much older, and they're ready. They're ready and saying, you know what? I'm single now. I'm no longer married. I'm no longer in a committed relationship long term. It's my turn now. I'm at another stage in my life, and I'm ready to try something with you. I'm ready to see what we can do, Cancer. And that may be where some of you are if you're single, okay? So it may be something to look into. Okay. Spirit, can you tell us what Cancer needs to know for their own personal healing? What does Cancer need to know for their own personal healing? Cancer and only Cancer. Yeah, Cancer, the first part of the video is good, and I just trimmed off the last. And it's just, I've had some really wacky things happen with the recordings today, and I don't know why, pardon me. I just had some trouble with a few of the videos, and yours was one of them, you know. Normally if I pause and come back, it'll pick up where it left off, but it was just weird, just really weird energy. I don't know. Don't know what happened. But I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can, you guys. Pardon me. Got a little yawn coming on here. What message do you have for Cancer? Cancer and only Cancer. Here we go. Self-love. You got self-love. Now, we're going to do one more. What message do you have for Cancer's love life? These cards are pre-shuffled. Oops. And of course I have them upside down, but we're going to turn that around and just put that back over there. Embrace love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. This is a common card. This has been coming out a lot. You've got self-love, right? This is for you. And you have express love through gifts for your love life. All right. Cancer, when it comes to self-love, and I think that I covered it as much as I possibly could during the first video, and what was going on with you and needing like validation or feeling like you need someone to accept you, you know, within the workplace or home environment or wherever it is. It is important at this moment to care for yourself and give yourself, seek that validation and that acceptance within yourself. Is there something about yourself that you haven't accepted? Is there something about yourself that you haven't come to terms with, that you need to embrace and start looking at from a different angle? Or maybe is there some growth and development that needs to take place within you so that you can be the best that you can be and start really feeling good about yourself? Are there some things about yourself that you need to change, Cancer, to get to this point of total self-love? And not put yourself in a position or allow someone to feel like they have the authority to pass judgment over whether you're good enough or not in a situation. That's something you may want to work on, really, really work on. The inner self and loving the inner self, accepting the inner selves, your faults and your good qualities. Whatever fault you don't like, work on making it better so you can gain the utmost confidence. Pamper yourself, be good to yourself. Talk to yourself in the mirror if that's something you have to do sometimes, and tell yourself how beautiful you are, or how handsome you are, how worthy you are. Don't ever lose your self-worth in the palms of other people's hands. Don't ever give anybody that power to determine whether or not you're worthy, whether or not you're good enough and you're lovable. You have to know that for yourself and believe it. Okay? Alright, that's the message that I got for that one. Now, over here for your love life. There needs to be more give and take. For some of you, there needs to be more give and take on your end. Or it could be theirs, or equally. There needs to be more give and take. Take out a little time to show your spouse, your significant other, or the person that you may be getting to know, or someone brand new if they haven't arrived yet. Remember that when we period as people show somebody how much we care, how much we love them through small things, and it don't always have to be real big extravagant gifts, but they can be the smallest of gestures that mean the most, that are given as gifts. It can be your time, it can be your ear, it can be your advice, it can be a candy bar that you share, a candy bar that you buy him or her. It could be that. It might not need to be an entire box of candy. It may not need to be an entire bouquet of roses, a dozen of roses. It can be one rose, one candy bar, just something to show that person how much you care, to show it. Don't assume that people know that you love them. Show them a little something. Do a little something, little things. Little things just because, and not through some occasion, but just because it's Monday, just because it's Wednesday, just because it's Friday. And because it lets them know that you're thinking about them. And these things, all of these little things mean so very much. They go so far. Okay, and I thank you. Thank you, Cancer. Thank you for understanding that I had to redo the second part of your video, the last 10 minutes or so. So I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, and I want to make sure you had it, because it was longer. But this is kind of where we left off. Actually, these cards are different. I think this card was the same, and this one is a little bit different. But everything is pretty much the same except this one card. Maybe this was an additional message. I can't remember which one the other one was. The other one was, but this one looks familiar. And so the same messages still apply. I'm wishing you much love, much peace and happiness and wonderful blessings in your love and in your life, Cancer. And this concludes the second portion of your reading, part 2, okay? So I will be back, and I'll see you guys. Oh, and if you like a personal reading, you may book with me through my website, summerintuition.com, and you can find that below this video in the description box, okay? Take it easy, Cancer. Bye, you guys.